The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is Talkin Cowboys. Streaming live from the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco.
C.D. Lamb, touchdown. End zone, Jake Ferguson.
Prescott keeps it, and he bangs it in for the touchdown.
And now your hosts, Isaiah Stanback, Patrik Walker, Josh Rodriguez, and Kyle Youmans.
It's a Talkin Tuesday edition of Talkin Cowboys presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company, live from the Star in Frisco, Texas, in the SWBC studio. Welcome in, everybody. We've got the whole cast and crew ready for you to rock today with Patrik "No-C" Walker, Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback, Chris Beam in the back. I'm Kyle Youmans. So glad you're with us. Call us on the phone line.
Call me now.
888-855-2297. Give us a call. Be a part of the show.
Do it.
We're going to try and break a record today. How about that?
Let's go.
Or at least set a mark. I don't know if it's a record, but we're going to try and get to 10 calls. Double digits. That means if you're going to call in and you're going to be 888-855-2297's lucky on the line partner, then you need to be concise. You need to be quick to your point. You need to get out of there so we can talk about it and move on to the next caller.
Two things. Challenge to our family.
Okay.
If you've never called in before,
Yeah, call in.
call in today.
Let's do it.
Okay?
Call me now.
I like
Call
that.
me now.
See how many new callers we can get.
New caller
We love
challenge.
our current reoccurring
Absolutely.
callers.
We love our fam.
But that'd be fun.
But, hey, if you never called before, I challenge you. Okay? I challenge
We
you. to
love
call
new
in today.
voices.
And then, secondly, if your question is beyond 15, 20 seconds, Beamer's going to hit the button.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
That also means have one question.
Concise.
Have one question.
One question.
Get in, get out.
Yeah.
Do it like Storyline Tuesdays.
There you go. Is that what they do on Tuesday?
Yeah, because they're recording a show and Beam is very nice to him on the phone. He's like, get in, get out, get off the phone.
10 calls. That's what we're going to do.
Who was that said Beam butters them up? And we were like,
Bean butter? Butterbean?
Butterbeam. I see what you did there, Butterbeam. Who was that a couple weeks ago that said that claimed, made the allegation, was like, yeah, Beam likes to butter. Now, we were like, Beam doesn't butter
It was a
anybody.
caller, wasn't it?
I don't butter people up. I'm just
We
nice on
know.
the phone.
Oh, we know. We're being
that's what we're
facetious.
saying. We know.
That's the joke.
We are very aware of this.
Absolutely not.
I love it, though.
That should be throw eggs.
Stinky eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Pat, let's get into some news and notes so we can maybe even take some calls here in this first segment.
Ooh.
Go,
Let's
boys.
do it. And there's not a ton of news and notes. We talked about the injuries on yesterday and C.D. Lamb, Trayvon Diggs, Davion Clowney, Tyler Guyton, those being the headliners. Jerry Jones spoke with 105.3 The Fan today. Didn't offer much insight into either of them, just basically saying if he can get, two of those three, being Guyton, C.D. Lamb, and Jadeveon Clowney, that Cowboys will be in a good spot.
Article forthcoming, written by Tommy Ardis.
I feel that's obvious. So we don't know where they are right now versus where they were yesterday. But as of yesterday, just to reiterate, C.D. Lamb has made progress within the concussion protocol. He still needs to pass his benchmarks in order to clear that. Jadeveon Clowney is expected to take the field against the Minnesota Vikings.
Big time.
Cowboys missed him in Detroit. Absolutely.
Yes.
Tyler Guyton is on track to return against the Minnesota Vikings as well.
Very nice.
So that's where they are with the injury front. Now, Trayvon Diggs, another part of the injury front. Jerry Jones said to 105.3 The Fan this morning that turns out he was a game-time decision last week against the Detroit Lions. So that tells you just how close they were to getting Trayvon Diggs activated from injured reserve. That tells me that, he has an equal or better chance of that occurring this week against the Vikings. Now, the Cowboys are going to look closely at him during practice. I did find it interesting that Jerry Jones said there are, quote-unquote, a lot of eyes on Trayvon Diggs in practice this week. And then he immediately kind of softened that by saying, not in a negative way.
Little fly fishing.
Kind of heard you there, Jerry.
Okay, why fly fishing?
Because fly fishing, you throw it out there and you bring it right back.
Bring it back.
We kind of heard you there, Jerry. So
When's the last time you went fly fishing?
Never.
You've never been fly
standing
fishing?
in bodies of water that I can't see in. It's not a thing that my people like me get into, Kyle.
You're in the wrong place. You
People like
got to find like a nice like creek or something
but
where you
to be
can
fair,
see the
listen,
bottom.
You've never seen a video of anybody like me standing in a body of water,
Sure
fly
I
fishing,
have.
and getting attacked by a catfish.
I'll honestly
You're not
say
getting attacked by a catfish. If anything, your ankles get gnawed on by like an alligator guard.
Yeah, bro. Heck no. Have you seen those teeth, bro? Would you ever
I've
go?
had it happen to me. I used to fly fish all the time.
See,
oh yeah,
this is
that's
why.
That's like one of
I've
my
never
hobbies.
been
You've
fly
been
fishing before.
gnawed on
I'm
by
not
an
doing
alligator
that,
guard?
bro. You're standing in
in
that.
my ankles. Yeah.
Wow.
I've never been fly fishing.
Would you try it?
No, you know why?
They're not like-
Because I'm from coastal Georgia and water moccasins are a thing.
Yeah, those suck
No,
too.
yeah,
So
exactly,
it's not
bro.
apples.
Like, why would I? Why? Why would I do that?
I did
Why
have.
would-
There was one time it was me and a buddy of mine, and there was just a straight up rattlesnake, or not
Yeah,
a
no,
rattlesnake,
bro.
a copperhead
Gosh.
that like swam in
Here it is.
between us.
Bro, I'm shooting up
you
the whole
serious?
pond.
Oh yeah, it was legit. It was in Waco, like,
Josh.
of course.
Bro,
That's all we did.
Copperhead.
I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was a copper. It was a
happened to what I
snake,
said?
but it was right in
go
between.
Bears, sport
We were
team.
out of there, and
I was gonna say all you would have seen of me is like that cartoon
Yep.
silhouette of smoke where I used to be standing. No.
Y'all would have thought I was Jesus, because I definitely would have been walking on water.
out of there.
So Jerry Jones said a lot of eyes are on Trayvon Diggs. We'll see if he makes it back to the field this week. And to kind of throw some more chum in the water, and,
See what you did there?
yeah. You caught that.
Yeah.
Regarding the linebacker situation, this is something that we've talked about. This is something that the fan base is starting to pick up on and kind of have a rally cry for and or against, depending on which side of that equation you're on. I, for one, am on the side of why the hell is Logan Wilson not playing?
Is it a calf?
No.
Oh.
No. So Jerry Jones spoke to it, and I was actually pleasantly surprised to see how non-committal he was to. Yeah, he was non-committal to the K9 equation. So they asked him straight up. They said, what's going on with Logan Wilson? Could it be a ramp-up thing? So Jerry, he colored his commentary with it being a ramp-up. But if you go back and listen to what he was actually saying, it sounds like he's saying we're going to expect to see more Logan Wilson as early as this week. Because he kept saying, like, that's what you brought Logan Wilson in for, was competition, to compete with Kenneth Murray, to compete at that spot. And then he said, well, it's his fourth game and ramp up. Okay, cool. So all of that being said, I expect to see more Logan Wilson this week. So let's
Do
see if that happens.
you truly believe that it was just a mental capacity thing in terms of absorbing the actual defense?
No.
He was the green dot on his first game.
My answer is no.
Against the Raiders and played the majority of the
I'm
snaps.
just trying to do a process of elimination here, Kyle. If he's healthy, he's healthy, right? He's healthy, and he understands his
Coaches
defense.
have guys.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, but
Coaches have guys.
There's politics in sports.
may I for one moment?
Yes, you
Just
can.
does Flus? What is Flus seeing from Kenneth Murray that you're not seeing out of Logan Wilson in his limited time on the field?
Why?
Even Shamar James, for that matter.
Why is the sun not covered in ice? I don't know. Like, not even to be, because I'm just being playful with Josh.
Of course.
But seriously, like, I don't know. Like, objectively speaking, there have been pockets of games where Murray has played well. Pockets, though. Right. So, like a couple weeks or so ago, the PBU that created the tip drill, interception, things like that. There have been pockets, right? But for the most part, if you look at the body of his work, and not to beat up on the guy, but let's just talk the science of it. If you're looking at the body of work in the Cowboys uniform, it's just been very not great. Okay. On the whole, there have been pockets of good football. But for the most part, it's like, no. That's why you went and got Logan Wilson in the first place, because if Kenneth Murray had been playing up to standard, because keep in mind, you traded for Murray as well.
Yeah.
So if Murray had been playing up to standard, also knowing he has the
don't go
leverage
grab
of
Logan
being a guy who you traded for, then you're not trading for Logan Wilson at the trade deadline. But you went and did that. So then to make that move, and 3 games in, be asking the question, why is Logan Wilson not seeing the reps that he needs to see? I don't have a logical, legitimate answer for that. I just don't.
It's 3 games plus
Other than
the week that you have.
Other than
leading into
coaches have their guys.
Yeah.
Which is to say, if Jack Sanborn wasn't dealing with the groin injury and sideline, we probably still be seeing some Jack Sanborn out there.
But
I mean,
Do you think having a mini bye in between all of that, and of course Jerry Jones now saying that we're probably going to see more Logan Wilson, having a mini bye in between that makes it a little more understandable that they wanted to give him more time to understand the defense?
Did Quentin Williams get a ramp up?
No, not at all.
Okay, all right.
But does he need one necessarily?
It's less
at that
a little
position.
different.
It's
a little
substantially
bit.
different.
But is Logan Wilson, and one of the green flags for Logan Wilson coming in and us saying that he should be able to get kind of thrown out there. Exactly. High football IQ, and he's a veteran.
Yeah.
It's been how many games?
Three
games
and-
plus the week.
Yeah.
So 4 weeks.
So why is the sun not covered?
But you had 3 games in 11 days during that time. I mean,
True that.
I think part of that is I think
What day?
bad timing exactly for all of that to kind of go down. But this mini bye, if we're expected to see more of them, then I'm like, all right, well then let's
I'm
see.
kind of with you. I'm not freaking out for not seeing
I'm not
Logan
freaking
Wilson
out Logan
right
Wilson.
now.
It's the question though.
It's
And
definitely
it's a
question.
viable question.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm glad you said it.
But
that way,
I don't
because
think
some
it's
fans are
something to
saying-
panic about
No,
right
it's
this
not.
second. Like,
But you have to. Fans and analysts who are demanding clarity are right in doing so. Is all I'm saying.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like we're
Which is fair.
justified in demanding clarity. If it were a situation where they were ramping up a guy like Quentin Williams, then it'd be like, okay, what are we doing? This is not that, but this is most certainly at least a. Can we get an actual answer as to why this is the case?
And the answer you got today was no.
No. It's not an answer. So again, this isn't to beat up on Kenneth Murray as much as it is to say you traded for Logan Wilson and why is Logan Wilson not playing? And you traded for him to compete with Kenneth Murray.
You also drafted a couple linebackers too,
Shamar.
and Maris.
Yeah,
Man,
that
don't
was
get me
2 years
started
ago.
on
but-
They got Maris chained to a radiator. You know what? That's,
Radiator spring.
because he's a dog.
You talk about pockets of good and pockets of bad, though. The majority of the pockets of good of Marist has been on special teams, and the majority of the pockets of bad have been on defense.
And you know what's crazy
That's
about
just,
that?
he hasn't played
Is
well.
the
on
majority of the pockets on good last year
We're on
were on defense.
And, yeah. so yeah.
Then the question becomes: what's the disconnect between Maris Leofau and Eberflus's system? That's the question.
Yeah, there's something.
There's something not jiving there.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not.
No Coy Isaiah.
Oh, Coy Isaiah
Okay.
eating your fruit
I'm
instead.
just gonna say that
Finish your blackberry, sir.
Yeah, why are you eating in the middle of the show?
because I am a healthy Kyle.
Oh my gosh.
My body is my temple. I have development. Positional coaches have a responsibility. Oftentimes, analysts and fans, we look directly at simply the athlete. Not enough emphasis is being placed on the development of players by position coaches. It's something I speak on frequently.
Yeah, you've said it before.
We can't just continue to not see productivity out of specific position groups and not have accountability had for the coaches that are responsible for those position groups.
So for the linebackers, it would be Dave Borgonzi. He's the linebackers coach. Should there be a conversation about Borgonzi? Not necessarily like moving on from, but in terms of accountability.
Yeah,
Let's look at
Yeah.
let's look at it like this. You had a Damone Clark we drafted. They figured it didn't work out.
Yep.
Damone walks out. We're sitting here talking about Maris Leofau. We drafted, saying that he's not clicking the linebacker position.
Not seeing the field.
Shamar James, we drafted. Not seeing him on the field the way in which we're talking about. We continue talking about other veterans. Usually, when you draft guys, you want to see them on the field.
Yeah.
But those are 3 guys, not all in the same category, but all 3 guys that have been invested in terms of draft equity that we haven't seen the productivity that we would like to see.
Yeah.
I can't say that completely for Shamar James. I really liked him as a player right now. I like
And he's
Maris
a
Leofau.
rookie.
Yeah, I understand. He's a rookie too, for sure. And obviously these other guys have a couple more years on their belt. But in totality, these are guys that we drafted and then did not see the development out of to date.
Yeah.
To date, regardless of the timeline, whether you're a rookie or whether you're a Damone, right, into your 3rd, 4th year, whatever it is. I have questions about the development of particular position groups, right? We said the same thing about defensive line, right? There's individuals that were drafted and they weren't developed, right? So, like, there has to be a responsibility placed on these coaches. I'm not calling them out. I'm just saying they equally deserve the scrutiny or the analysis that we place on the players if you're not seeing a consistent productivity out of the whole group. It can't just always be the players.
And I would put a lot of that. Hold on. I would put a lot of that on the previous coaching staff, not the current coaching staff.
Do too.
Especially when it comes to the defensive line that you're talking about. Also with Maris Leofau, even though he did ball out and he played well and he was able to develop. And then you're talking about what was the third name we're thinking of? Damone Clark. That was the other guy you were talking about. I put that more on the previous coaching staff up until this point. Maris is the one question mark that I have just because of the scheme and the flip of a scheme.
And he didn't forget to play defense in 1 year.
Exactly. So I think he just probably doesn't fit the same way that we thought he would with Coach Eberflus or with Borgonzi or whatever it may be. I don't necessarily put all of that lack of development on this coaching staff because they've been here just as long as a lot of these players have. Same thing with, Shamar James and Dave Borgonzi have been here with the exception of about 2 months, the same amount of time. So it's going to take a little bit of time for those guys to develop. You're not developing Kenneth Murray. You're not developing Jack Sanborn. Those are guys that you went and grabbed.
They still need help.
I agree.
So I'm saying, so when we look at the group as a whole, right? That's what I'm saying. Both staffs
all I'm saying is that it's not all on one person. It's not on one staff.
And that's exactly my point, right? Yeah. It's not all on one staff, but we've had two staffs with Damone. Didn't work out. We've had two staffs with Maris Leofau. Doesn't seem to be working because he doesn't fit the scheme.
Sure.
Now we've had one staff with Shamar James. He's not on the field, in which we hope they continue to find other people to put in front of him. They trade for Murray. Not working out the way people thought. Yeah. They trade for Logan Wilson. We're still waiting. Right. So I'm there's a trend here.
Yeah.
There's a trend. I can't help but identify the trend. It's either lack of development or they don't fit the scheme or they need more time. Like there's something's not clicking.
Another big part of that is that the defensive scheme changed. You only have two linebackers on the field at a time now. And are you taking DeMarvion Overshown off the field? Right now, the only question mark right now is Kenneth Murray and the amount of time that they're giving him on the field, and the fact that he's not necessarily he's reading the play just fine, but he's getting himself out of position. So why not then supplement those reps for Logan Wilson, a guy that you traded for, but like
you traded for Murray?
Maris is right there.
Here's the question. Right?
This year,
you Overshown. Okay, you're not taking Overshown off the field.
No,
you're not. Absolutely not. Has Overshown played the entire season?
No.
Okay. Before Overshown came back, were we having the same question mark about why Sanborn and Ormer?
Yes.
Okay. So you mean to tell me that? Let me put it this way.
I forgot to mention Sanborn.
There's a common denominator.
Yes.
Be it Overshown available or unavailable, be it Sanborn versus Marist or Kenneth Murray versus Logan Wilson versus Marist.
Shamar.
Shamar James. There's a common thread
for sure
this entire season.
Yes.
And the question is, what's the thread?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear fans weigh in on this.
Yeah, and it's true. I mean,
who would you start at linebacker? That's the question.
No, that ain't the question.
The question is
why. That ain't the question. The question is why is it that nobody's clicking?
Yeah, that's the question.
Why is it that we have an excuse for every single person that we just listed when we drafted two guys over the last 2 years at that position, right? Or is it three? Three guys, or whatever it might be. We traded for two, and we signed one free agent. Yep. And none of them are panning out the way you want it? None? But it's the players.
And now you've got some guys up front that can hold up their blocks and do their thing at the same time, too. All right, we got to take our first break. When we come back, we've got 10 calls to get to. We just made it really tough on you, just so you know. When we come back with more Talkin' Cowboys right after this.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
we're with you. We're united.
Cowboys fans, we've got big news. Black Rifle Energy is now available at Texas 7-Eleven stores. And for a limited time, you can score 2 cans for just $6 at participating locations. These cans pack a serious punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine, veteran-crafted flavor, and the clean energy you need to power through those long days. So the next time you roll into your neighborhood 7-Eleven here in Texas, grab that 2 for $6 Black Rifle Energy deal and fuel up the American way. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
Back here on Talking Cowboys, presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company. Wear your Cowboys gear to a Black Rifle Coffee location on game days. Get 10% off your entire order, just like what Josh is wearing right now.
I'm sure I wear Cowboys gear every day.
Yeah.
You do.
Well, I mean, I work in the building, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
You just have it.
You do the same.
I
don't judge me.
I don't.
Speaking of
and I
big time wins, like getting 10% off your Black Rifle Coffee order.
10?
How about the Chargers?
How about those Chargers?
And how about Jalen Hurts? Well done, dude.
Oh yeah,
Jalen, that was good.
Not one.
Tough, man.
I like the positivity bunch.
We got to hurry, Pat. Just count to
Not
4.
3 or
Go.
4.
Yeah.
4, but 5
turnovers and 2 in one play.
First down throw.
All right.
Game.
Crazy.
Wow.
22-19.
Thanks, Santa.
Chargers beat the Eagles in overtime, and it was a good one. Let's get to Mike in New York, our first caller. Mike, what's going on, dude?
What's going on, guys? I was happy about the Eagles losing, but I know Dallas had they played the Lions, and it was just like they took a step back. I mean, I feel like they didn't play as aggressive as they did when they played the Chiefs. I mean, I know it's the NFL. It's so as we talk about it every week. It's a weak league. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Everybody we didn't play well. Defense. I mean, offense didn't do too bad, but Dak obviously didn't have the time that he normally has. It's just, but the defense, they didn't play well.
I agree, Mike. Appreciate the call as always. Kind of just outlined what we talked about on Friday. Talk about how the offense didn't play well, defense didn't play well, special teams didn't play well. It was
uncomplimentary football.
Was uncomplimentary at its finest. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why don't you Google it, Kyle?
I probably will.
Like you did liquidity.
Yeah, liquidity is a word. I give credit there.
I don't know if it is.
That's what I do.
But yes, I agree, Mike, and hopefully they're able to turn that around this week. Let's go to Jason in New Jersey. Jason, what's going on?
What's up, guys? Super excited to be on the show. Thank you so much for taking my call. I am in Eagles territory, so I have to hear this stuff all the time. I just want to say you guys have the best well-rounded show, and I love it. Thank you so much for all you do. Isaiah, super proud of you, man. I've been watching you for a long time, brother.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir. I just want to say, so space is cold, the sun is hot, but I want to know, can the Cowboys be that nuclear giant to make it to the playoffs? Do you still believe? Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Good question there, Jason. Good
that
question.
guy's good.
Do you believe in the Cowboys?
Oh, wait. Hey, avert your eyes, family in the chat. We're going to say the P word.
Oh, gosh.
Playoffs.
Oh, God.
We're going
got a long way to go to get there.
Yeah, you got a long way to go.
You got to win 4 games.
But the math is working in your favor. The Chargers defeated the
Is
Eagles.
It though?
Kyle,
at the moment, be coy, Kyle.
No, I'm not being coy, Kyle. I'm saying it with my chest.
I'm going to answer the caller.
Coy with a K.
He wants to know if we believe. The math says you have a right to believe.
You've got a chance.
You have 4 games left. You're only 1.5 games behind. You have 2 more divisional games left. The Eagles are falling apart. Looks like the Cowboys broke them with that 21-point comeback.
I hope so.
You have a reason to believe. The Cowboys just need to give you more of a reason to believe effective this Sunday against the Vikings.
Good talk.
I agree with you. I think there is reason to believe, but my gosh, there's a lot that has to go your way. You got to win all 4. Then the Eagles, who play the Raiders, the Commanders, the Bills, and the Commanders again. The Bills game you could probably count as a possible loss.
Let's go, Commanders.
Commanders are going to try to play spoiler.
You need the Eagles to slip up against one of the worst teams in the NFL on 3 different occasions, twice against the Commanders and once against the Raiders.
It's going to happen.
So it needs to happen in order for you to even have a shot. I hope so. The Commanders,
and they just got
their butts whooped by the Vikings.
Shut out.
All the more reason.
Who had a 4-game losing streak and beat them 31-0.
Matchups are
So you're saying they need to bounce back?
I would hope
and show
they
something
do.
strong.
I believe in Commanders.
No,
I don't know about that.
When it comes against the Eagles, I do.
I love it.
You can say no all you want to. You better believe in the Commanders when they play the Eagles.
No, that's fine, but I ain't not going to taint the clap.
Come on.
Let's go to Nebby in Silver Spring, Maryland. We've got Nebby on the line. Nebby knows ball. What's up, dude?
Hi, Kyle. Hi, guys. How are you? Thank you so much for taking my call. And I just want to say that you guys took the words right out of my mouth because I was going to say that I've been doing the math and in order for us to win the NFC East and make the playoffs, we have to win out. And the Philadelphia Eagles have to lose 2 of their remaining 4 games. It's not likely to happen considering who the Eagles have remaining on their schedule. However, it is possible. We just have to take things one game at a time, take care of our own business, and the rest will take care of itself. Take care. Thank you so much for being patient with me.
Yes, sir.
Have a great week.
All right, Neb. Appreciate you.
Go Cowboys. Bye.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Nebby knows ball.
Love Nebby.
I love the way he outlined that at the end, and it's kind of what Isaiah was talking to last week. As long as they take it one game at a time, I feel like they have a shot. They should win these games. The Chargers game is going to be the toughest one. That's the toughest one remaining.
But they're familiar with those guys.
And you're playing them at home. So you've got that at your factor. I think you've got a likelihood to win the final 4 games. You just need the Eagles to slip up twice.
You just need help.
And
it could happen.
That's hard to do.
But they have a championship caliber defense.
Absolutely.
Like you saw it on display last night. They refuse to lose that game.
They turned it over 5 times. Twice in one play.
We're familiar with those guys,
and gave short field to Justin Herbert, who's been one of the best quarterbacks and one of the best offenses in the Chargers all year. And they gave up 19 points in regulation and lost in overtime.
7 sacks.
Yeah.
On Justin Herbert.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's going to be tough.
And
we thinking Marcus Mariota, and I mean, who knows if Jaden Daniels is still going to play.
And I don't want to burst our bubble here because the Dallas Cowboys have elements of that. They can be a championship level offense, but you have not seen it consistently enough.
Yeah.
And a big part of that is your offensive line. You have the weapons. There's no doubt about it.
No doubt.
You have Dak Prescott, but can you afford him enough time against championship caliber defenses? Because if we're talking about getting into the playoffs, okay, who are you playing in the first round? Is it going to be Seattle? Is it going to be Green Bay again?
Yeah.
The Rams? Like, are you telling me that you feel confident with this offensive line going up against those defensive lines.
Take 49ers for $10, please.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be great in a perfect world, but I don't know necessarily that you're built for that quite yet.
I mean, going to the Eagles side of the equation, there's no denying their defense. No denying their defense. But their offense can lose them 3 of these next 4 games.
Yeah, agreed.
That's what I'm saying. So you make a good point. You say, well, do you think Marcus Mariota? Don't know. Doubtful, right? But flip the coin. Do you think Jalen Hurts and this offense can beat the Commanders' defense?
They at least have weapons, though. I know their offensive line's kind of a mess right now, but they at least have Barkley, and they still have Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown can put up 100 yards if they throw him the football.
They did throw him
Dallas Goddard did his thing last night.
They did throw him the football.
Tips and overthrows.
Yeah, A.J. Brown has 100-plus receiving yards in each of the last 3 games that they've lost.
Right, and you know what else he had? He was also a key reason that they did lose.
They did lose.
Right?
Yeah, he dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball.
Yep.
Created one of the INTs.
Yep.
And I will give Hurts this much credit. That ball, that deep ball against the Chargers, that could have broke the game. That was the game. Right in the hands, right in the hands. Yeah. So again, throw AJ the ball in. So the offense for the Eagles is who will lose them these games.
They'll lose one.
You think so? Yeah. But are they going to lose 2?
They just lost one.
No. They need to lose 2 more.
They need 2 more?
They need to lose 2 more.
I think.
Yeah, they'll lose Bills. They'll lose Bills, and they'll lose to Washington.
At least once, yeah.
I like it. All right, let's go to one more caller before we take our second break. Robert in California. What up, Robert? Up.
Dude.
Robert dropped.
No, Robert.
So go to Bruce.
All right, what's up, Bruce in Philadelphia? What up, Bruce?
He didn't have AT&T.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Also
man,
in Eagles
y'all got a
territory.
great show.
Appreciate you, bro.
I know, man. It is bedlam up here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful. I got to listen to my fellas over here, but to listen to Philly sports talk radio when the Eagles lose like this is insane. I mean, you got people want to jump bridges and everything. It's crazy.
Let me share something with you, Bruce. One of my favorite things to do after the Eagles lose is whenever I go to sleep, I listen to Eagles podcasts and listen to them whine about losing. It is my favorite thing. It is
listen.
It is music to my ears. Please, I encourage you that every time the Eagles lose, please just check out any of their podcasts because they're all insane.
I'm not giving them the numbers.
I mean, I do it on a separate account.
Okay.
On the dark web. No,
burner.
It is
incognito.
Incognito mode. No, it's great. Thank you, Bruce.
Yeah. Hey, guys, listen, I had a question. I think one of the things that gets overlooked is, in terms of, the Cowboys didn't play as well against Detroit as they played those previous 3 games. You really can't underestimate the ability for Dak Prescott to make those changes at the line, particularly with the tackles, when he's making those line calls and changing plays. When they're home, obviously, it's a whole different vibe. And how much, if you guys could just chime in and just let the calls know, how much is that a factor in terms of his ability to change calls or get us into the perfect play where he can do that more so at home and maybe so much not on the road? So I see the lack of aggressiveness sometimes with the play calling on the road. And also, the other question I had, and I can listen offline, is are we talking about 2 playoff spots that may be up for grabs at the end here? We know about the NFC East one in terms of winning the division. But the Bears, I know the Bears have 9 wins now, but I think 3 of their last 4 games, too, look really daunting. And it seems to me that you're either going to win 10 games or 11 games, and the Cowboys being at 10-6-1, they may have a chance at one of those wild card spots, or do they? I'll listen offline. Good listening to you guys.
Thanks, Bruce.
Good call, Bruce. I'm going to start with Isaiah on the quarterback thought. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage, easier on the road or easier at home, and does it affect it one way or the other from a play calling standpoint?
Yeah, changing the play is obviously easier the less noise there is.
Sure.
In the communication, but there's so many things that are nonverbal cues now. It really shouldn't impact you that much. There's things that you do in practice, blaring music, blaring speakers, whatever it might be, crowd noise, that prepare you. Now it's not going to be the same exact thing as in the game, but majority of your verbal communication goes towards your offensive lineman, your tight end, and your running back. So that's why you see quarterbacks walk up, talk to those guys, and everybody else gets hand signals. Okay.
And then the second point about the Bears, I'm looking at their final 4 games. Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions. So I agree with him. 3 of the 4 are pretty daunting. But if they win one more Then they would be 10. That would get them to 10-7.
Oh, you mean
if they win?
If they win it,
yeah. If they win it and they only win one more, you're at 10-7. So you would get in if you win all 4 of yours and they only win one more. That's a lot of hope for. You need them to slip up 3 times against formidable competition, or you need Philadelphia to slip up once against once against Buffalo, and then once against a not so formidable.
Your better chances are to try to take this division.
I think so.
That's what I focus on. Try to take the division. And if you happen, in trying to take the division, if you happen to accidentally fall into a wild card, great, take it. But you got to aim for the division, not the wild card.
I think that's kind of where we're at. All right. When we come back on Talkin' Cowboys, we're going to go all the way out to the great state of Alaska.
Oh.
We're going to hear from our friend John in a moment. More Talkin' Cowboys right after this.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
If you shout, "How about them Cowboys?" you have that undeniable passion that's the heart of Cowboys Nation. And if you like to drink Dr. Pepper, you love the unique blend of its 23 flavors. Together, your one-of-a-kind fandom paired with the one-of-a-kind taste of a delicious ice-cold Dr. Pepper is the game day lineup that can't be beat. Better yet, gather your Cowboys and Dr. Pepper fan friends to watch the next game and crack open a delicious ice-cold Dr. Pepper for everyone. The wins will be even tastier. It's a pepper thing.
Cowboys fans, we've got big news. Black Rifle Energy is now available at Texas 7-Eleven stores. And for a limited time, you can score 2 cans for just $6 at participating locations. These cans pack a serious punch, 200 milligrams of caffeine, veteran-crafted flavor, and the clean energy you need to power through those long days. So the next time you roll into your neighborhood 7-Eleven here in Texas, grab that 2 for $6 Black Rifle Energy deal and fuel up the American way. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
Back here on Talkin' Cowboys, this segment is brought to you by Invisalign, the official smile of the Dallas Cowboys. We've gotten through 5 callers. Here's John in Alaska. What's going on, John?
Hey there. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Has
You know,
the sun
it's
come
really-
up yet?
What's that?
Has the sun come up yet, John?
I was just going to say it's really dark, really cold, and really early. There's something I really need to kind of wake me up this morning.
Okay.
You're in
It's
the
a Black
right
Rifle.
Blood. Sorry, that was for you, Patrick.
All right. Get you some.
Some blood, like vampires. you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Do you? I don't. I'm curious about
We're
the
not gonna
reference
get
here.
to 10 calls.
Okay, yeah, I don't think so. John,
Sorry, the kind of called in. You were asking if
30
there's
days a
vampires.
night. It's 30 days a night. 30 days a night.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So I got to watch the game, and the difference that I saw between the defenses is the Lions' defense was always trying to strip the ball. They were going after the ball with our offensive guys. And that was prevalent with the turnovers. And it didn't seem like our defense was really trying to do that. They were more focused on tackling, it seemed like to me. So I was kind of wondering from your guys, because I appreciate the fact that you guys get to watch film. Is that something that our defense is prioritizing, is going after the ball and trying to get takeaways?
Go for it.
Yeah, thanks for the call, first of all, man. All defenses prioritize trying to take the ball away. So I'm not going to sit up here and accuse our defense of not doing the same. It's just so be it that certain situations allow for you to go after the ball more so than others. For instance, the punch out I think that Campbell had, the tackle was already secured. The tackle was secured, so all his job now is to come, since the tackle is already secured, he has the ability to now come out and just simply try to punch at the ball. Your number one priority is to get the man down. Number two, if you're in a position to get them down and you secure the tackle, then you try to go for the chicken strip. So that is kind of how most teams teach it. I can't speak to what the Cowboys do, but I know that we've seen them in training camp. You guys see them in pre-practice. It is a point of emphasis.
For sure. I mean, listening to Shoddy over the last couple of weeks talk about the turnover differential and like just being frustrated by it, obviously, because the turnovers are not quite there for the defense like he wants them to be, like anybody wants them to be, right? But I don't have any doubt that there's an emphasis on it, and you have a lot of playmakers, including Deron Bland, who is efficient at making those interceptions and being able to be a ball hawk, right? But you're not seeing it click this year, but I think a lot of that is the communication struggles that they've had all season with the defense and having to change the scheme midway through the season. I think the more you're able to get these guys playing time, like we're talking about, getting Logan Wilson involved, getting players that you're not really seeing a lot on the field right now, I think the more different looks that you get on defense, the more opportunities like that will come about.
I mean, bottom line is just exactly what you guys are saying. Like, priority number one has to be getting the guy to the ground. Has to be, because when you prioritize punching the ball away over that, what you start to see is something that plagued the Cowboys more often than not, which are missed tackles. So coaches, if they're coaching it the right way, it's about getting the guy wrapped up, and then the free runner. He's the one that should come in and punch at it. While the guy, so if you have the guy, if you're the first one to the guy and you're taking him down, priority one, get that guy to the ground. And while you're on the way to the ground, sure, kind of jab at the ball, but it should never be the other way around.
You're talking about rally to the ball. That is a term that's brought up a lot. And
swarm to it.
You have to be able to do that in this defense.
Did he grab you like this, or was it like this? That was the first one. Where your shirt at? Get off me.
Let's go to Eric in North Carolina. Eric, you're on Talking Cowboys. What's going on?
What's up, guys? What's up? It's my first time calling in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, I admire you guys' work. You guys are some of the reasons why I like Dallas Cowboys sports media, the podcast network, the stuff you guys give us on the website and the app. It's second to none.
Thanks, man.
You guys put your money where your mouth is. Y'all walk the walk. And I just got to give y'all flowers. Now, I'm a normal.
Call in every week, man.
Yeah, I will. I actually called in. I'm a normal guy with a regular with hanging with the boys.
Oh, cool.
You know me and Shannon Groves. That's my dog. Chris knows me. But I just want to, say that to you guys before I make my little quick comment, man. Keep up the work. Keep up the good work, y'all. The color commentary you guys do during those games. Isaiah and Kyle, you guys are just top quality 5-star material, man.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate
no
you,
doubt, man. And I just want my comment is about Kenneth Murray. I don't want to pile up on a guy, but the tape he's been putting out all year long is just so disturbing. How he's overrunning plays, he failed to diagnose plays, he's missing tackles, he's in the spot, the right place, the right time, not finishing the play, he's running himself out of play. Y'all see what I'm talking about? What is the issue where he's getting those reps? Why isn't one leapfrog? I guess it's new youth, a lot of youth behind him. I don't know. But I just feel like if we can just solidify that linebacker spot, man, for finishing plays like you guys just said, getting guys on the ground, man, diagnosing plays, keeping guys in the long distance, down the distance and third down. If we could just get that, man, I feel like we're going to make a hell of a run. But, once again, thank you guys for taking my call. And you guys keep bringing the thunder. I'm going to keep listening, man. Cowboys for life.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Good call.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man. What do you think?
Positive affirmations there.
Yeah, a lot of that, man.
Do that all the time.
I think we hit on a lot of it earlier in the show, so I'll keep this one short.
Yeah.
We don't truly know what they're talking about in those meeting rooms. We really just don't, right? So we don't know.
We're halfway what they're doing in practice.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing there. We don't know the capacity or where the other linebackers that he's competing with are at in their development and their understanding of what their collective assignments are. There's one portion from a coach's standpoint where you have to be comfortable and confident in your guy's ability to be able to understand what you're running scheme-wise. That might be his advantage. maybe the other guys aren't as far along in their understanding of the defense as a whole, but maybe their instincts are better. Right, so maybe they're just swapped. Maybe they're positive for Murray is that he probably understands the defense, and maybe the other guys don't. Right, but the positives for the other guys is that they probably have better instincts and better run fits, and maybe obviously Kenneth Murray just is having a rough time with that. So if you're
they can get to the spot if they don't read it correctly. They have the ability, the athletic ability to run to that spot.
Exactly, and I'm just throwing that out there, right? That may or may not be the case, but for me, if I were, I don't coach linebackers, but if I were to coach Kenneth Murray, regardless of how long he's been in the league, I would ask him to put in more time on film because sometimes your eyes can betray you, and that's why you have to spend so much time on film to assist you in that regard.
Okay. Let's get to at least one more caller. This is one of our faves as well. Part of the family. Hoodie Kush from the Basement Boys. What up, dog?
See, you're not blocked, Hoodie. What are you talking about?
I noticed that. What's going on? What's going on, Titans in this Cowboy space? I'm happy to be on with you guys as usual. You know what I'm saying? Just want to throw some things out there. I'll make it quick. I don't think Ryan Flournoy is getting much love or getting enough love, and I don't think Dak Prescott is getting enough love for what he actually had to do in that Detroit game. Yes, the 2 interceptions, they're problematic, but those 2 interceptions were not on him. I love the fact that Jalen Squirts threw about 4 interceptions last night and had his shortcomings, if you will. I'm hoping that we can take advantage. If the Eagles continue to melt down like, Chernobyl, and we continue to ascend like the rockets that we are, then I think we'll be in a good spot. I'm not gonna dawdle too long. Just want to say what's up to my boys, the Titans in the space, and I'm always happy to be on with y'all.
Thanks for the call, Patrick. How do you feel about Ryan Flournoy?
Well, first of all, I don't know why y'all trying to Sidney Sweeney me over here.
Whoa. What does that mean?
But Ryan Flournoy, day one, flow rider, flow high. Listen and listen closely. Isaiah Stanback, who wants to draft a receiver in the first round. I shan't let you do it. I shan't, I say, because you got Ryan Flournoy. And when you got Ryan Flournoy, damn it, you got a chance, okay? Seriously, man, all jokes aside, Ryan Flournoy, he's blossoming in year 2. He's showing you that if push comes to shove, he can get you 100 yards and some critical plays in important games. You just got to make sure that you're utilizing him correctly and putting him in spots to succeed. But this is a guy who has refined his route running. He's an athletic freak. He's yards after the catch. He's shedding tackles. He's physical with getting guys off of him, stiff arms, running around him. He'll run through you. He'll high point the ball and attack it at its highest point. He's a violent guy at the line of scrimmage. So if you want to press him, do so at your own peril. Might not end well for you and the family that's watching you, hoping you have a good day in that particular rep. So yeah, Ryan Flournoy, kind of good at American football. Appreciate that.
That's it. That's it.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Congratulations, Patrick. Well done, dude. You've been on the Ryan Flournoy hype train.
And he's been giving Flournoy his flowers since he was drafted.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yep.
Thank you.
Highly impressive.
Great eye, sir. Great eye.
The photos, for those that are listening on our audio only, or even that couldn't really see it in terms of the boxes, we pushed all of our mics to Patrick in the middle of the phone call. What? And then I had to somehow get it back to Pat because he was on his phone halfway through the phone call, and I don't even know if he was asked.
I was listening the whole time.
You did hear it? Okay.
But I was also replying to our good friend Nicole Hutchinson. She was asking me about a program note for the next thing that's coming up.
But we pushed all our mics over there, and the photos that are going to come out here in a little bit are really funny, so you'll enjoy that.
Pretty good.
All right. That does it for us here on Talkin Cowboys. We got the 7. Got the 7. If you want to count the one that dropped, we could say 8.
We got the 8.
Yeah. All right, we got the 8. There you go.
Tainted clap.
We took the call. He was just gone. So
it's good, right? Because y'all tried to
clap just destroy the whole segment.
Yeah, it just pushed it all away. That's unfortunate. For Patrick No-C Walker, Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback, Chris Beam in the back. Join us tomorrow. We'll have Cowboys QB vision as we take a look at the Minnesota
scouting.
Vikings. Yeah, it's time to scout the Vikings tomorrow, who, of course, took down the Commanders, who we need to win. Go Commanders, baby! Get it done against the Eagles, please. Let's keep it going. All right, that does it for us. We'll see you tomorrow with more Talkin Cowboys.
Just win, no claps.
Hey!
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?